Hello world, thank you for tuning in. You're welcome to Atindi for YouTube channel and ina kwanan ku yan wana wanda suke kallon wannan video ya daga na ga lokacin da kake kallon wannan video ko ina yini zan ce maka. Sannan good morning, good afternoon, good evening to the global community of pioneers. And today again we are here with an exclusive news. It is actually a news that is so mind-blowing, very educational. And today I'm going to take you through a walkthrough to see the exclusive video we have, some of the main reason why you should see that Pi is going to really make waves in the nearest future. And I tell you guys, a lot of packages being unfolded for you on this very particular one. So it's not only on the newsway thing, it is an all-rounder news. So all you got to do is to stay tuned as we go for this very short break. And when we be back, I'll be giving you all of the good things that we have for you to expose you to right about now. That is if you haven't known what is inside. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Yes. You're welcome back from this very short break. And as you can see right here, it's a just in. Pi Network's founders interviewed by Tyler Gallagher, featured in the Authority magazine. So guys, this is really huge, this is big, and this is one more the reason why you should focus to see a lot of the ton of things that we have unfolded here in this very particular broadcast. And taking it right from this very particular pieces, the Authority magazine, the medium publication, is committed to packing or sharing of in-depth stories, right? In-depth stories and fascinating interviews. Now, featuring individuals who are experts in business, mainstream society, health, social effect, and also in tech. And as you can see right here, it's about Pi Network, which has to do with tech. Now, the magazine's publication of September 20th has featured the Pi Network's founders, Dr. Nicholas Kukalis and Dr. Cheng Dia Fan, who were jointly interviewed by Tyler Gallagher on the topic 5 things that can be done to improve and reform the cryptocurrency industry. And of course, Tyler actually took the right people into this very particular interview. And I tell you that it's fascinating, it's great, and it's awesome. And all we got to do right here, what does this really mean for the Pi Network community? I will be unfolding most of these things to you, so just stay tuned and watch till the end.
Dr. Chung Yaofan and Dr. Nicholas Kakalis of Pi Network on the 5 things that can be done to improve and reform the cryptocurrency industry. An interview with Tyler Gallagher. Many early cryptocurrencies have seen a consolidation of power and value into the hands of very few, and early adopters are greatly advantaged. In order to fulfill the promise of a fair and open peer-to-peer decentralized financial system, the cryptocurrency industry needs to see widely distributed tokens across broad networks. The extreme concentration of wealth and power goes directly against the concept of decentralization. As part of my series about the 5 things that can be done to improve and reform the cryptocurrency industry, I had the pleasure of interviewing Dr. Chung Yaofan and Dr. Nicholas Kakalis. Dr. Chung Yaofan brings her expertise in human behavior, social computing and human-computer interaction to her role as a founder and head of product of Pi Network. With a Ph.D. in anthropological sciences from Stanford University, Dr. Fan's previous work includes designing software systems to improve productivity, scaling social communications, and surfacing untapped social capital for consumers. A lifelong technologist, Dr. Nicholas Kakalis is a founder and head of technology at Pi Network. Dr. Kakalis has an extensive background in blockchain technology and types of software that enable large groups of people online to achieve common goals. In his early Ph.D. work, he created a framework for writing smart contracts on fault-tolerant distributed systems before blockchain and Ethereum were introduced. As part of his postdoc, he also introduced and taught CS359B, the Decentralized Applications on Blockchain class in Stanford's Computer Science Department. Thank you so much for doing this with us. Our readers would love to get to know you a bit more. Can you tell us a bit about your backstory? Dr. Chung Yaofan and Dr. Nicholas Kakalis. Our academic career and personal interests are what truly led to the creation of Pi Network, a massive, open community powered by the world's most widely distributed cryptocurrency that delivers accessibility and enables a robust ecosystem for members, merchants, and developers. We both received our Ph.D.s. from Stanford University, where we got to know each other and collaborate for over a decade on multiple projects. Before Pi, we designed software systems to improve productivity, scaled social communications, and surface untapped social capital. We are strong and long-term believers in the technical, financial, and social potential of cryptocurrencies, but frustrated by their current limitations, which is what motivated us to create Pi Network. We are committed to bringing the power of blockchain to more people by improving the current experience and building value for everyone. We are doing this by employing a user-centric design philosophy that turns the development process of new blockchains upside down. Launch in beta. Invite members to the network. Iterate the protocol together with the members. Decentralize the resulting design. Can you tell us the story of how you got first involved in blockchain and the cryptocurrency industry? Dr. Chung Yao Fan. I finished my Ph.D. in anthropological sciences from Stanford University, with expertise in human behavior and human population studies. My research interests later focused on human-computer interaction and social computing, specifically how we use technology to positively impact human behavior in societies. I became excited about blockchain technology due to the merging of decentralization with an economic instrument. This technological marvel can mobilize individuals all over the world to participate and be rewarded for their contributions. Just as the internet enabled the world to be more connected through information exchanges, blockchain and cryptocurrencies enable closer and more frequent collaborations with value exchanges. My hope for Pi is the establishment of an inclusive ecosystem for global citizens to unleash and capture their own value, and in turn create value for society and the world. Dr. Nicholas Kakalis. I have been a technologist all my life. As a young undergraduate, I designed and built a novel computer motherboard from scratch in the lab. I have always been interested in distributed systems and was a user in one of the first Bitcoin exchanges. In my early Ph.D. work, I created a framework for writing smart contracts on fault-tolerant distributed systems, before blockchain and Ethereum came to exist, and published it as my MS thesis. My Ph.D. thesis at Stanford University focused on crowdsourcing and social computing. I later became a postdoctoral scholar in the Stanford Computer Science Department, where I introduced and taught CS359B, the Decentralized Applications on Blockchain class, in Stanford's Computer Science Department. That's where I encountered firsthand the difficulty of getting the technological advances of blockchain into the hands of everyday people. I believe today technology can empower people more than ever. Through studying a similar subject matter, we knew we wanted a blockchain that could solve all of the problems traditional blockchain could not. Can you share a story of a time when things went south for you? What kept you going and helped you to overcome those times? Dr. Chung Yao Fan. One of the greatest challenges we have faced so far has been solving the problem of scalable KYC. Know your customer, for a massive and widely distributed network. There was no affordable KYC alternative that was scalable to the size of Pi Network, which now numbers 35M and counting. It was a priority for us to tackle this challenge. KYC ensures that a user is who they say they are and is a crucial process for identifying user risk and whether the user can meet the institution's requirements to use their services. We need KYC to ensure compliance with law and Pi Network policies. Each member is allowed one account and only real human beings can participate in the ecosystem. We faced this challenge head-on by developing our own Pi KYC solution. By combining cutting-edge machine automation with innovative crowdsourced human verification through peer-vetted and verified individuals, the Pi KYC solution provides a novel and scalable way to KYC. While the machine automation portion of the system tackles tasks such as image processing and fake ID detection, human verification individuals check the redacted data of other members and are sourced from the KYC members of the community itself. Beyond preventing spam accounts and keeping out bad actors, Pi KYC helps the network to comply with regulations while frictionlessly growing its thriving community. What kept us motivated and focused while solving this challenge was the mission and vision of Pi, which we hold at the core of all of our decisions. This multi-pronged KYC solution is a perfect representation of how the entire Pi ecosystem works. A native, decentralized community where labor is exchanged, and real utility created, for Pi tokens and no fiat is involved. A homegrown KYC solution is the best way for Pi Network to deliver on the promise of fairness, inclusivity, and accessibility. In your experience, what are the top strategies that blockchain companies should consider to have a stronger competitive edge? Dr. Nicholas Kakalis. This will vary greatly depending on the company, their product, and the gap or problem that they are trying to solve. Many companies in this industry have been able to achieve great short-term success but may struggle with long-term stable growth. Factors such as the nascency of the industry, hype, and excitement surrounding certain projects, companies and trends, and a strong economy have made this possible. Yet, as these factors shift and market sentiment changes, those companies can face challenges. Companies looking for long-term success in this industry need to take the time and patience to build a product or service that truly adds value to the space, educate the crypto curious, and help the crypto enthusiasts shift their focus from short-term returns to long-term success, which entails sometimes making seemingly counterintuitive decisions. Being clear on their value proposition and creating true utility is key to building a strong foundation and being highly competitive in the long term. What are the 3 things that most excite you about the blockchain industry in general? Why? Dr. Chungyao Fan. The idea that we are revolutionizing the monetary system. The ability to align interests at a massive scale, and then incentive and mobilize people to achieve something great collectively. The fact that blockchain is giving rise to new innovative applications and experiences online as we move more firmly into a Web3 world. Dr. Nicholas Kakalis. The idea that smart money is now embedded with financial functions. The possibility of the world as one large community will create useful case studies. The fact that we are at the very beginnings of this revolution. Similar to the advent of the internet, which few people understood at first, but now can't live without. What are the 3 things that worry you about the blockchain industry? Why? Dr. Chungyao Fan and Dr. Nicholas Kakalis. Token distribution. While one major property of blockchain is decentralization, the attention to decentralization has been mostly focused on the technical aspect, run on a distributed system, less to the distribution itself, barrier to entry or the value capturing mechanism. Only a wide distribution of tokens can effectively help bootstrap a utility-based ecosystem and help us hit the inflection point where blockchain-empowered systems can have mass adoption. 80% of Pi tokens are given to the community and network. Everyone can mine Pi without paying any fiat money by making diverse contributions to the network. Pi tries to achieve and maintain a wide distribution through its mining mechanism and ecosystem building. Accessibility. Accessibility is affected by financial, technical, and knowledge barriers to entry, use, and participation, and affects the distribution. To achieve accessibility, we need to come up with solutions to tackle those barriers in every step of people's involvement in the network, including cost to mine or obtain tokens, user-friendly and intuitive interfaces, user education, and community building. Energy light mining on the mobile phone app for free has allowed Pi to grow to over 35 million community members with our cryptocurrency in hand while making their contribution to the network. Simplicity in developer experience plus user access. Blockchain technology doesn't have to be complicated. Our JavaScript software development kit, SDK, integrates with the blockchain, and various APIs provide basic functionalities for apps. No crypto blockchain experience is necessary for any developers to provide their services to a large, vibrant, crypto-enabled community. Okay, thank you for all of that. Here is the main question of our interview. Can you please share 5 things that can be done to improve and reform the cryptocurrency industry? If you can please share a story or example for each. Dr. Chungyao Fan and Dr. Nicholas Kakalis. Many early cryptocurrencies have seen a consolidation of power and value into the hands of very few, and early adopters are greatly advantaged. In order to fulfill the promise of a fair and open peer-to-peer decentralized financial system, the cryptocurrency industry needs to see widely distributed tokens across broad networks. The extreme concentration of wealth and power goes directly against the concept of decentralization. Cryptocurrencies are not currently widely used as a medium of exchange, due to many factors. Among them are price volatility and lack of utility. Creating a utilities-based ecosystem, where cryptocurrency can be widely used and regularly exchanged for goods and services through apps, will help solve this, and bring use to crypto beyond a store of value. Computationally complex mining protocols, like proof of work, require huge amounts of energy. Cryptocurrencies reliant on such protocols burn a tremendous amount of electricity and therefore place a great burden on the environment. The industry should look to minimize its negative environmental impact by using less energy-intensive consensus protocols. The novelty of blockchain technology and decentralized networks exposes challenges to the world with regulations still tailored for traditional businesses and to the industry overall as many projects, good and bad, explore its direction. Stricter adherence to current policies and regulations, and greater clarity on future regulations, would greatly benefit the industry. In order for the cryptocurrency industry to impact lives across the globe, it needs to be far more accessible. This includes lower barriers to entry, broader education about the industry and technology, and more accessible and user-friendly design. How can our readers further follow your work online? Dr. Chung Fan and Dr. Nicholas Kakalis. Readers can further follow our journey on our website minepi.com, on the Pi app or on one of our social media channels, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter and Instagram. Thank you so much for this. This was very enlightening.
Guys, this is exclusive. Tell me what you think about this. This is incredible. This is awesome because everything has been highlighted here and we all have to understand how these things are really going. So you can see that right here, the news will actually say you can read more from the original, okay, from the original source. And this was really great because Tyler Gallagher really killed this. All right, so I may not really be too conversant with the name pronunciation, but well, you can manage it anyway. Okay, so can you tell us a bit about your backstory? Everything is just all that we have heard and listened to just now, right guys? So if in case you like this, some of this content and more which we'll be bringing to you, you can also check in the home screen of your mining application. The news is right there, and all you got to do is to just go right in there and watch or read on your own. Or you can as well, if this is your first time of tuning into this very particular channel, all you got to do is to smash on the subscribe button, click on the notification bell, so that each time I'm live or each time I have a new video like this very particular one, you will get notification right straight from YouTube. So a very big shout out to Newswave, everyday news on the go. So guys, I'm actually for those of you who can help me out, I'm actually looking for a way to reach out to Grace Owell for always publishing things like this, and I've been receiving some questions right here on this YouTube channel about the originality of this content. So this was actually 3 days ago, but yesterday we saw this news on the home screen of our mobile phone mobile mining app, and right here today we have this publishing, which is September 24, here on this very particular channel. So if in case you're listening to this, Grace Owell, who is actually doing a very great work on the Newsway on the go. So guys, please try to reach out to me. You can drop a chat in the video option. Okay, so guys, if in case you like this, kindly smash on the subscribe button, click on the notification bell, so that each time I'm live or each time I have a new video like this very particular one, you will get notification right straight from YouTube. So thank you very much for tuning in, and I tell you, I will see you again for the next big news. Bye for now.